Yeah.
So, and it played along another one called Julissa Caesar.
Okay. So it's a night of plays inspired by Shakespeare.
We called it Shakespeare from the Block.
Okay.
So, Julissa Caesar was in the Bronx and about gentrification. King Lahiri was about, kind of about gentrification, in Queens.
Yeah.
And we did at Shetler Theater, which was nearby. It closed down in the first month of the pandemic because, theaters, you well know, you sell time and space, and if nobody can rent your time and space, that's your profits. You just go. So kind of sad about that. Well, we just wrote it. We played it, and people loved it. But on the last night, an audience member came up to me. She recognized me. I played Selima, the original Selima, and she said, "Thank you for telling stories about people we always see and we don't know much about." And I'm going to go talk to the guy who runs my convenience mart a little more and get to know him. I didn't know all this stuff. So when the pandemic came around, and we're still in the pandemic, but the initial stages, we're like, everyone said, why don't you turn that into a movie? We're all stuck in our houses. So we just started writing it and doing Zoom meetings, and actors were joining in and reading it. So it started to take shape and become much bigger than the play it was. And then we actually started shooting 2 years ago this month. And then we went through October, and people just want to be part of it. And people really, I guess they really believed in us because we fundraised, and I got some artist grants too. And it just started, just pulling together. People just want to be in it. I'm very proud that we did a movie that is at least 50% people of color, both in front of the screen and behind the screen as well. It was actually just a 2.5 person crew.
Yeah, it's true, yes.
But we had a lot of help. But, you talk more about that.
Well, so tell us about what does that mean? So you were doing everything that we were not seeing on the screen. You were basically
it was hard because with COVID and everything, we had a hard time renting mics and things, so we had to get all the equipment ourselves, get everything all squared away, and we were just very happy. Well, one thing I tell you, the movies I made have always been present day. I never made anything that took place in the past. So not only did I didn't make this to be 2012, but I had to shoot around masks and everything. So people on the street walking by, I'm thinking, oh God, there's a mask there, I can't shoot that. So I had to get going around that. But everything was, we got it all done, and we were just very excited about, I didn't realize that Vito from The Sopranos lives 2 blocks from me. And I didn't know that at all. And my good friend Sal, who's in the film, who plays the waiter, he's like, oh, you want your Ganiscoli? Do you want it for the film? I was like, well, yeah. He's like, I'll just go ask him. And he asked me, he said, yeah, I'll do it. So a lot of things that we did were all just by asking. We asked for the convenience store, and they said, yeah, you can shoot here. You pizza place, we just asked, they said we can shoot here. So it was a lot of great favors of people that really liked the project and really want to be part of it.
So you were saying it was going from October of 2020 to, right? That's when you first started shooting?
Well, we shot all in 1 month. We shot 2 scenes in August 2020, and then the majority was through October 2020. I did want to tag something on Toy, so we did ask, but we also had to be prepared.
Yes.
Because Chris made a great trailer. Before we had any actors there, I just brought my cat. That was my real life cat who passed away. We brought her to the store, and we shot that, and Siraj did a voiceover, and we had a trailer ready. So when Sal, the waiter, this is literally how it happened. His daughter is friends with Joe Janiscoli's daughter, and he took the daughter to the birthday party at his house. Then we left, he goes, hey, I know a movie that's coming up. And then he's like, yeah, send me some information. Sal's like, hey, Vito from The Sopranos is interested. What do you have? I'm like, okay, I have sides and I have a trailer, and I showed him. I was like, this is a legit project, talk to me more. He gave me Facebook Messenger, and then I got his phone number. But that's really how we got Vito from The Sopranos to be in there. But it was being prepared. He made a very professional looking trailer. I always say anyone who's doing anything, come up with a trailer and act like it's already done first.
Yeah.
And really, you want to show people you're serious.
True.
Because that's going to be your marketing tool.
Yeah.
That is literally how we got him.
Was this your first movie?
This is my first feature film movie, and it is because of him, because I had no idea how to make movies. I kind of knew how to write plays and just find a place and let's just talk, but no, I know plays are more than that. But I didn't know about, I've been in background extra, so I knew some stuff, but this was my chance to really put it into play. I knew about how to do wardrobe notes, because I've gotten so many of them. You see, nobody wore a logo in that. We had logos all over the place. But we got some product placement. But there was no logos on anyone's shirt. And also figuring out nobody clashed. And also if I said to somebody, bring your green shirt, and they bring a different green shirt, like, okay, now we gotta write a line that said you change your shirt. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to it. It's just you don't want people with wrinkled clothes, and yeah, so I was wardrobe too. And as he said, it was before vaccine, so we had to have a boom wipe. We couldn't put lavaliers on people. We brought hand sanitizer. We brought masks. Nobody got sick on our set.
That's amazing.
No one person, no.
Wow. So how did you two meet, and how did the collaboration begin? Was it before this project?
I've known Saima for years, and I went to her plays, and I'm an editor by trade. That's what I do for a living. So I've edited features, documentaries, and everything. So Saima knew I worked in production. So we were just talking about making a feature out of this, and that's how she first wrote it. She wrote it to be 40 pages. I said, well, let's do a feature. So then she just went at it and wrote the whole feature. My friend Rob DeBella actually chimed in a little, and he collaborated and contributed. I added some stuff, but Saima did the bulk of it. And